everyone, I'm Subhashini and I welcome you to this session. This is my second session on YouTube Live and I'm really enjoying the interface. However, that also means that sometimes, just sometimes, I may get a bit stuck. So I will request you, if you see that I need some help, just reach out to me, drop in a comment. Anyway, this is an interactive session and I'm really happy to be here. There's still a minute left. So, in this minute, let me tell you a bit about what I do. I'm a data scientist with 22 years of experience, and data science is a relatively new field. In 2002, when I started off working, yeah, there were very few courses, very few people who knew that if you're good with mathematics and good with business and want to solve some business problems, then analytics is a great field to be in. I was just fortunate. I got a mentor who advised me when I joined GE to look up, um, analytics and opening which was there in that field. And a lot of the training was given as I worked. However, now we have very dedicated courses and also a very clear career path for people who take up analytics, data science, and database um, studies. So that's the lovely part of how work is evolving. And perhaps this is why I got interested very early to understand what are the components, of how to tie up people and give them the right advice so that they can join some of these upcoming jobs. Nearly 30 to 40% of the jobs will change in the next 5 to 7 years. Yes, they will not perhaps disappear, but they will change in the sense that AI will become a part of life, and we will see that with the world situation changing, that a lot of smaller elements, perhaps, the level of technology will go up, the ease of usage of technology will go up, the speed at which deliverables need to be dished out will go up. Okay, the permanency of jobs will reduce. So all of this is happening out there. And today, therefore, I compiled this short session so that we can discover and debate and learn about the different uh, uh, you know courses, exams, what's going to help us get into an engineering college in 2025-26. So if you are somebody who's there studying this year in your 12th, then this is definitely for you. Before we go ahead, I want to give you a sense of what we do. We are basically careertest.in, and we are a Gen Z focused career guidance company. That means we focus on the people who are 13 plus years in 2025 and are studying in high school and PU and college, and we help them understand what they want in life. And a lot of times the students come back and say, we want a career, a life worth living, a lot of happiness. And they would want some help to understand how to reach out into all of this. So that's where we come in. Our aim is to help every student reach the right career, the right streams, the right way of learning. Okay. So today we are here to explore engineering pathways, and this is mostly, as I said, this particular session is focused more on 11th and 12th class science students. If you like this ebook that I've compiled, and if you want this, just drop me a message in the comments, and I will share this across with you. As I mentioned already, careertest.in is the outfit I run, and we focus on empowering students to discover their strengths, explore suitable career paths, and define actionable next steps, like which courses, why, which colleges, etc. How do we do it? It's pretty simple. The first part is a scientific test. So it's not a guess estimate, it's not my opinion about a student or somebody, a young person. It is the young person actually taking a test which is unbiased, and the test doing a personality, interest, and aptitude profiling for us, so that we can understand four outputs: the best fit sectors, industries, job roles, and hence these specializations and subjects which align very closely to the strengths of that particular student. So it's an absolute personalized input process. The second is the report, where we will share with you the report, a detailed 20-page report of your strengths and our recommendations. And as I mentioned to you, the recommendation is not one or two. We ideally come up with a cluster of recommendations, 5 to 10 job roles that you might want to look at, a couple of streams of study. And then there is the actual analysis smart goal activity, where we actually work with the student to, of course, put out the smart goal template, and then create a plan of action in terms of courses, colleges, entrance exams that the student can focus for on. Okay. What do you need to be part of this process? Well, you only need a mobile or computer device and the internet. That's all. We can do this completely online, and if in case you want it offline, we can do it offline too, especially if you're based out of Bangalore. Now, the understanding I know that you already have, and which is absolutely true, is the fact that if you are looking at engineering, what you are going to be wanting and needing is PCMB. Mostly, if you don't want to do biology, also you can do engineering, but then you will need PCM at least in your 11th and 12th. Some of you might be going through CBSE and ICSE syllabus. So you have 11th and 12th. You could do your PU. You're in your first and second year of PU, ISC, etc. Anywhere you go, these are the three elements you really need: physics, chemistry, mathematics. Of course, you have your English language as one of the outcomes. I'm mentioning this to you because I know that in CBSE, you would have the option to choose from any of the 16 specializations, not specialization, but the subject options that they give you. And if you the best part is biology has also started becoming an important part of engineering career, especially biotechnology. So we're going to be talking about that also. So here is what you can see on the screen in front of you. You've got physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. Now, one way to go about it is to just jump into the subject based combination guide. The second way is to understand your priorities and then jump into this one. So, which would you want? What do you think you want? Okay, so we'll go with what I want, and I always enjoy looking at this part first. Okay, that how would you choose a stream? So, if you were to look at choosing a stream, if your interest is pretty high and your marks are pretty high in physics and maths, you might want to look at aerospace, mechanical, and AI. These could be very valid engineering tracks for you. And if you were to look at entrance exams, you can have the JEE, BITS, and IISc entrance exams. You have lovely courses in these sections under these exams. If you are high in chemistry and biology but not so great in physics and maths, you might want to look at biomedical and food technologies. And you have some really good courses in VIT, SRM, and ICT there. If you are very good in design and logic, you might want to look at product design and mechanical electronics. And you have PES, NID, IIT. These are really great colleges for this. And if you are environmentally aware, and want to do something in green energy, etc., you might want to look at civil and environmental engineering. While if you are looking at innovation and entrepreneurship, well, the biggest sections today are AI, robotics, and renewable energy. and you can look at IIT Madras, and including some courses outside India like TU Munich. They are really good. These universities have courses which are really awesome, and you might want to look at it. Here you can see in an environmentally aware civil and environmental engineering. I have also put NUS, which is the University of Singapore. Okay. As I mentioned again, if you really want me to share this PDF with you, just write a comment and give your email ID. I will share the link with you. So what have we seen? That if we were to look at subject strengths, that was a summary of it. If we were to really look at it a bit more deeply, this is how it looks. That if you have physics, maths, and chemistry as the subjects that you really want to focus on, you can look at a lot of core engineering tracks, and that would mean mechanical, electrical, civil, computer science, aerospace, electronics, and communication. Yeah, a combination. So you are noticing that many combination specializations are also showing up in a very big way. If you're looking at physics, chemistry, and biology, you say, I really don't want to do maths. Then please go ahead and look at biotechnology, life sciences, and pathways, biomedical engineering, genetic engineering, pharmaceutical engineering, food technology, all of these come here. If you're looking at physics, maths, and computer science, so what you want to focus on could be digital and AI pathways. That means computer science, AI and ML, data science, cybersecurity, and robotics. These would be very good for you. And if you're looking at physics and chemistry, along with environmental sciences, then you might be looking at sustainability tracks. That means environmental engineering, energy systems, chemical engineering, and these are all, you will notice a lot of these actually have many upcoming streams linked to them. If you're somebody who likes physics, maths, and design or art, you can look at design technology interfaces. So you have people who work in product design, industrial design, automotive design, and machine and electronics. Then you have physics and maths, people who like physics, maths, and biology. This is interdisciplinary. So, what are you looking at? You're looking at biomedical devices, bioinformatics, biochemical engineering, right? This is how, this is a great way to come up with combinations. So here, if you were to just revise it, one minute, I'm just trying to see if my screen is no. So if I'm sharing, is the screen okay? It's okay now.
What's that? No, it's not.
Okay, try sharing all my screen and then see. Is this okay? Can you see now? Yeah, okay, great. So that was some help from my daughter. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. And so here is the screen again, and I hope this is easy for you to see. As I was mentioning, just to revise, if you're looking at physics, maths, and chemistry, what you want to focus on could be core engineering tracks. This is your subject strengths. So if you're doing already in your 11th and 12th, you'd be able to figure out which are the subjects that you are doing very well in school. So core engineering tracks, you might want to, or conversely, if you're going, if you're thinking that what should I take in 11th and 12th, this is another way to look at it. If you want core engineering tracks, you must take physics, maths, and chemistry. You can leave biology, etc., etc. Right? So you can read it both ways. And then you have the specialization examples in the third column. So you have mechanical, electrical, civil, computer science, and some the new ones like aerospace, electronics, and communication. These two are rather relatively new as compared to the above three. If you like physics, chemistry, and biology, you might want to look at biotechnology and life sciences. That means biomedical engineering, genetic engineering, pharmaceutical engineering, or food technology. And if you like physics, maths, and computer science, you might want to look at digital and AI pathways. That means computer science, AI, ML. So ML is machine learning. So it's artificial intelligence and machine learning. Data science, cybersecurity, and robotics. So these become the default pathways for you. If you're somebody who really is passionate about environmental sciences, physics, chemistry, and environmental sciences, you might want to look at sustainability tracks, that is, environmental engineering, energy systems, chemical engineering. And then, if you're somebody who's focused on physics, maths, and you love art and design, you can look at design technology interfaces, that is, product design, industrial design, automotive designs, and they call it machine tronics. So mechatronics, I'm sorry, the pronunciation isn't so good, but it's basically designing better machines, right? Physics, maths, and biology, interdisciplinary technology, biomedical devices, bioinformatics, biochemical engineering, all of these become part of what you can do. Okay, so again, just to very, very briefly summarize, there are six big parts: physics, chemistry, maths, physics, chemistry, bio, physics, maths, and computer science, physics, chemistry, and environmental studies, physics, maths, and design or art, physics, maths, and biology. Okay, depending on what you really love, you can decide what you want to do. So, how do you choose your stream? Of course, the easiest and the best way that I can think of is that you come up to us, and we will help you on a scientific manner. So, you will take a test. We'll come to know what are your interests and strengths and motivations, and be able to guide you to the right streams. The best way is to do it like that with us. But if you're going to be doing it with by yourself, or with some mentor that you know, we'd like you to start with evaluating your strengths. Your comfort level in physics, chemistry, maths, and biology is the basics. Understand that in CBSE and in ICSE, etc., you do nowadays have environmental studies as options in class 11. And so if you, and also design and art. Okay, so CBSE I know has all both of these. ICSE and ISC, PU, you might want to just check what your college's or school is allowing. Okay, then you identify the interest areas. You ask yourself, do I enjoy building systems? Do I enjoy designing algorithms online, that is working on the computer? Or do I enjoy solving biology challenges? Okay, so sustainability related, biomedical, etc. Once you get an answer, and this might take you some looking around, right? You might meet people around it, you might want to evaluate and see some people who work in this space, or some videos about what happens in this space. Then you want to match your aptitude to industry. So if you're logical and analytical, what you want to do is you want to do mechanical, computer, and aerospace. If you're creative and problem solving, you might want to do design, robotics, and machine tronics. If you want to do human and environmental focus, you might look at biomedical and environmental. And if you're entrepreneurial mindset, if you have an entrepreneurial mindset, what you really want to do is to look at computer science and product design. There are also some small things to remember and understand. One is that computer science and fields around that, their CTC when you start off, the job could be very high. But sometimes it's an industry which has, especially recently, a spate of layoffs, etc., happening pretty early in life. Okay, so as I said, your risk taking temperament and your general, how much do you enjoy stability in life, these should also be considered along with your interest. Okay, when you look at mechanical engineering, so we'll look at the stream, and then we're going to look at the emerging areas and the career roles that you can look at. If you're looking at mechanical engineering, you might want to look at robotics, EV designing, so electronic vehicles is a big push by the government and all over the world actually for sustainability, and manufacturing systems. And you might want to look at industries like automobile, aerospace, and energy. Again, you will see that a lot of government grants, push for startups, etc., happening in all these areas. Computer science and AI, if you were to look at it, the most emerging areas and focus areas currently are machine learning, data analytics, cloud, and cybersecurity. In fact, cybersecurity and ethical hacking, etc., have become extremely required nowadays. In fact, fake news has and cyber scams are really, like new variants come on the fly. Now, which are the industries which recruit? IT, fintech, consulting, and startups. These are the biggest recruiters when you were to look at computer science and AI. Electrical and electronics, if you were choosing this as your engineering stream, you might want to focus on power systems, IoT, and embedded technologies. These are the latest or the hottest technologies here. And where or what type of companies can you look at? You can look at smart grid, telecom companies, electronic companies. Now, you have civil and environmental engineering. If that's what you have decided to take, you can look at the latest in sustainable construction, smart cities, and waste management. Waste management has actually become a big problem when it comes to scaling up cities, right? And therefore, the biggest recruiting industries for these new types of jobs or new types of skills are infrastructure and urban planning. If you decide to major in chemical and food technologies, you will find that there is a lot of scope when it comes to process design, nutrition I mean nutrition related roles, and pharma. So I'm sorry, again, this is something which I'm not able to pronounce so well, but I think you get the drift. And which are the companies which recruit? FMCG, food safety, and biotechnology companies, all of which are just growing. Biomedical and biotechnology, if that's your specialization of choice, you might be wanting to focus on medical devices, healthcare analytics, because see, what am I pulling out? There are many things you can do, but these are the latest jobs, or should we say the hottest skills in these industries. And who are the people recruiting for these skills? Hospitals, R&D centers, and biotech startups are recruiting. If you decide to take aerospace and aeronautical as options, then you might want to focus on, and you might want to uh, uh, specialize in drone technology, space systems, and UAVs. Yes, unmanned aerial vehicles. That is the area that is really caught everyone's eye just now, and people are working in China, especially. There is some proof of concepts when we can see many people, human people transportation using UAVs and drones. So this is one of the focus areas. And which are the type of companies which recruit? ISRO, HAL, Airbus, DRDO, all of these type of companies. If you decide to work in design of machines, you can work, of course, on the computer designing part of it, in the UI UX of systems. You can work on robotics, and you can work on any type of automation processes. Which type of companies pick you up in terms of jobs? Product firms, startups, and automotive companies pick you up. When you look at marine and petroleum as an area of focus, you can focus on ocean engineering and energy exploration. And you must be seeing that just now there's a huge focus on navy, ocean, discovery, sea routes, and the like. So you have ONGC, Indian Navy, private energy companies which are trying to put pipes to take oil from one side of the planet to the other. All of these are very big and very lucrative organizations where you can get jobs. Okay. So just letting you glance through all of it just one more time. We are covering mechanical, computer science, electrical, civil, chemical, and biomedical, aerospace, design, and marine. Okay. All I mean, you will see that there are a lot of new areas of work, new skills in each of them. So I mean, please don't think that, oh, this is an outdated stream of engineering, or oh, this is a new stream of engineering and therefore I should go with it, or computer science is the only type of engineering which yields interesting things to do. No, that's not true. Now, just a quick brief about the type of entrance exams and colleges you can be looking at. Starting from October 2025, you can look at application windows for many of these exams, which will happen in either end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026, with IISc Bangalore having the option of recruit I mean starting their application window only in May of the year. Okay. If May 2025 is already over, you will only look at it in May 2026. So these are just tentative understandings that you have to keep your eyes open if you are looking at broad basing your the exams that you might want to give. Okay. So again, at this point, I'll just pause and check with you. Anything that you comes to your mind, you want to ask me any questions about? I do hope that you will, connect with me. Leave me a comment. As I said, if you want this PDF, just go ahead and leave me a comment. Share either your phone number or your email ID, and I will share this out for you, or I will give you an easier methodology if you feel that you want to register for what we are doing, which is guiding students. Then on the screen you will see a link. I am just going to, sorry, start with the slideshow. So here on the screen, you will see a link how to register. Go ahead and register for an online interaction with us. A session, we will contact you and we can have a discussion on how you or your child can go become part of this career guidance flow, so that we, all of us, are confident about the choices we make. We know why we are choosing them, not only that, oh, this person said that this was so good, or oh, I saw this and it looked very nice. Let's do a bit of a deep dive. When we talk career, we are not talking of just your first job. We're actually talking about a lifetime. And every career evolves, so it is very likely that whatever you will start off with, you will hope to evolve it in some direction or the other, and we really hope to be part of that evolution with you. So going back, you might be at this point have some questions saying that what is the international exposure track, which companies outside or which colleges outside. So I've just named out two. Given the recent amount of unrest in the USA and in the UK, I've just decided to focus on two, which is Germany, and tell you that there are a few there's a small difference in the type of um, uh, y- y- you know the type of tests you have to do. One of the tests that you will have to do is, of course, the English proficiency test and an aptitude test. These all you can do at your own time, in the sense that these are international tests, and these results will be important for the technical universities in Germany, but you can, if you want, you can also use it for applying to other universities in USA and UK, or Australia, etc. we can always have a chat about it. Now, the great part with Germany is that the fees is largely subsidized. They have some small lock-in period where they say that, especially if you're ready to work in Germany for 5 years after you finish your education out there. Earlier they said that it is mandatory to know German, but this year they have actually relaxed the rules. Though it's of course very good that you may know German and you can use Duolingo and other services like that. And it is a place which is really great for mechanical, robotics, sustained energy, and machine designing. Career options like automotive R&D, robotics engineering, energy consultant, these are the ones that you may focus on if you're thinking of Germany. If you look at Singapore, your top choices are NUS and NTU. And there is, again, you will notice that there are some exams that you are going to be required to take, including the JEE exam. The fees is 18 to 25 lakhs in the year. Okay, though merit scholarships are available, and there is also a concession in the sense that if you agree to stay there and work for 5 years after your course finishes, you can pretty much get the same fees as a person who is from that location, from Singapore. So the pathways are computer science, biomedical, and environmental, if you were to look at it like that way. And the career options you can look at after these courses are data analyst, biotech consultant, and green energy engineer. You might ask me what are the future trends, right? So of course the few trends which I would like to highlight to you is that AI is everywhere and it's just going to become bigger. Green energy is something that has become a core of civil, mechanical, and chemical engineering. Healthcare and technology will grow. Okay, we are already seeing that no doctor wants to now give you a prescription without doing a test, right? And industry 5.0, which is a focus on human machine collaboration, and therefore on robotics, AI, and sustainable design, that is the generation of industry which we are looking at. Space and quantum engineering is going to become big. Okay, so India's investment is also going up, and not only India, even abroad, there are a lot of job opportunities. Now, we're nearly at the end of this session, so I would just try to tell you that there are scholarship and mentorship opportunities, and we should always connect. We'll be happy to connect with you to try to tell you about, what suits you, or if you're a parent, what suits your ward, your child. So reach us for a career guidance session, and just a few details. If you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, or if you want to reach out to me either through email, or if you want to reach out to me on the phone, go ahead and reach out to me. I would love to be connected. Drop in a comment if you want this PDF, and I'd be happy to share it out with you. So with this, I can see a question here saying that which option would you suggest? And Reet, I would always tell you that please do a matching. Take the career guidance from us, and we will, of course, help you out. But if you were to do it by yourself, here on this document, you will notice that I have tried to give a combination of things which can help you decide. Okay, so depending on your subject strength, I've tried to map out the ideal engineering combination and the specialization examples. Go ahead and drop in your email ID in the comment, and I will share this document with you, or your phone number, and I'll share it on WhatsApp. Otherwise, you can send me a WhatsApp. Why don't you do that? So send me a WhatsApp, and I would love to share this out with you. You will find my number here, 7349662320, and I look forward to connecting with you. Well, I'll log out now, and I look forward to engaging with you. Have a great time.